Welcome to the 20th episode, woo, of the Antisocial Socialite. Hayden is here in Boston, so I figured, why not have her be a part of this momentous occasion. So what have we done since you've been in Boston?
Well, we hung out with one of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the skate park.
And why did we go to the skate park?
Because I brought my skateboard.
She's just learning how to skateboard, so that was huge business. And where are we heading right now?
Vermont.
We're heading to Vermont. We're gonna go stay in a log cabin with my family for the next few days. That's why Hayden crashed this weekend in Boston. And I thought, why not have her be a part of this huge episode while she's here, right? All right, so should we get started?
Yes.
Let's get started. All right, so there has been some big news that's happened lately. What's big news in your world first? Anything new?
I got really good grades on my report card.
Tell us about it.
Well, I got 2 A's, an A- and a B+.
My little scholar. Congrats. So that's what's happening in Hayden's world. Let's talk about what's happening in terms of the political world. You want to talk about that quickly?
Sure.
All right, sounds good. So the mayor of a small New Jersey town said to people that vote for Trump that they can go themselves. Are you going to say that word? No. She told them to go F themselves, sparking major controversy from officials and community members. And while the mayor has refused to resign, she said that people that feel some type of way about her can choose to vote her out in the next 2 years and take it up at the ballot box. So, do you think that they should vote her out?
I don't know.
Or make her resign?
I don't really know.
You're kind of like not too decisive on that one because it's Jersey. It's not here.
Yeah.
But would you say go F Trump?
No, but...
Would you say other words? Do you like Trump?
No, but, well, I like him, not love him, and I don't dislike him. It's like in the middle.
I just love the unapologetic pettiness from a government official. I would say it's pretty refreshing to see that on a daily basis because we also get petty government official with his daily tweets and temper tantrums and press conferences virtually every single day from the man that you apparently like. Ew, Hayden. All right, but on to better news in the world of politics. New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern was actually re-elected this past Saturday to a second term by a landslide. This is also the Prime Minister that we know of once they had a fortunately mass shooting incident in their country. She completely banned guns. So that's where I think really going for the people with the people proves to be a success. What do you think? Do you like guns? Good. I don't like guns or Trump, but apparently somebody feels differently. Would you vote for Joe Biden?
I'd vote for neither.
Why? Because you're not 18 yet.
Yes.
Okay, well, she gets a pass this time. All right, so what we're going to do is wrap up all of this because we're actually about to hit the road. So, sorry, we can't stay too long. I'm going to hit you guys with a commercial break. And then I want you to enjoy my interview with somebody that is a familiar face to my show. You guys will see him all over my Instagram because I'm reposting him all the time. But Gabe, aka Cutie, is part of my legendary media group panel of amazing students, colleagues. What do you want to call them? Who are my people in the LMG?
Friends.
Friend. He is my friend. I love Gabe. So I had a great time sitting down with him. I have had him on for random question time, but I've never actually had him on for an interview. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to catch up and see what he's going on. I can't talk. I didn't sleep last night or the night before because unfortunately I couldn't find the pump to the air mattress. So this little one is in bed with me the last 2 nights and she took up 7/8 of the bed. So I'm sleep deprived, everyone. But anyway, enjoy the commercial break and I will see you after the interview. Bye. This week's commercial break is actually brought to you by artists and my love for shopping. Hayden, aka Vanna White. Show it high, show it proud, show it close, show everything, right? So, Writing the Future, Basquiat and Hip Hop Generation is a brand new exhibit by the recently reopened Museum of Fine Arts here in Boston. Thankfully, because I'm a member, I got to go to the member preview days last week. Absolutely loved it. Love Basquiat as an artist. So, of course, with my love of shopping, had to pick some stuff up at the gift shop. So, we have some stationery that you just showed everybody. We do have a crown mask. And some crown earrings. Oh, here, let's hold them the right way. I mean, well worth the $75 that I spent at the gift shop, even with my member discount. What?
You spent $75 on all that.
Well, and I got a card for Laura.
A card.
Get out of here. It was an RBG card. It was a get well card. Listen to her. She's just mad because I didn't buy anything for her. All right? But I just figured, we're going to do a little bit of a different commercial break this time and actually be able to celebrate other things that I shop in different brands. But I love shopping at gift shops at every single museum I go to. So... I don't want to get lipstick on it. All right, guys, enjoy my interview. Bye. I'm sitting here naked right now. Well, it looks like I am, at least. Here. No, I have a tank top on. With Gabe, aka Cutie. Hey, boy. Hey, girl. Hey, Judy. Well, say your line. Say your tagline.
What's the tea, honeybee? It's your girl, your Judy, your boy. What's the tea? How are you, Katie?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Can't complain. I haven't been on this show for a long time.
I know. I had to actually get you for an interview because you've been amazing doing the random question time, but I figured, why not actually talk more about your brand? Because I just hit you up for like random funny shit, but actually didn't talk about you and keeping it G. So I wanted to hear all about it and let my viewers know all about you because I'm obsessed.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you for having me, girl.
Of course.
You've been doing your thing.
Thank you. You've been doing your thing, and I keep sending everybody your empanada videos. You have like 25,000 hits on that. It's because I just keep sending it to all my friends. I'm like, watch this video. It's amazing. So.
Literally, that's like the new song for like making empanadas. Like,
yes.
It's the new song, okay?
You actually make me want to make empanadas now because that song, so.
Literally, I love me an empanada. Whole time I'm about to put that in my list for Instacart so I can add that into my, okay? So I
do
can
it.
Tonight, honey.
Do it, I love it. And I love how we're both extra today wearing our seasonal attire.
I'm actually, I'm getting my wig split tomorrow. So, I just had to, give you a little hat because, I'm a little scruffy. I love to come fresh.
You are, even if you're scruffy, you're still fine to me, boo. Don't even worry about it.
So, Cutie is still Cutie, honey. Okay?
Of course you are.
Cutie is still Cutie.
I love it. So talking about Cutie, let's talk about, first of all, where you got your nickname from. I know it, but I want people to know it because you are Gabe, aka Cutie, and they're going to be like, why is he named Cutie? Besides the obvious, you're adorable.
Right. Besides the obvious that I'm fine as hell. But it's funny. Okay, so basically I kind of low-key like brought up my own name. So in the movie I think it's Low Dirty Shame or something like that. It's like with Keenan Wayans. It's like back in the day, but way like 90s movies. It has like Keenan Wayans, Jada Pinkett Smith, and all of that. So one of the characters in the I think Jada used to work at like a hair salon or something, and one of the characters who was gay, he used to answer the phone and say, "House of Beauty, this is Cutie."
That's you.
So that is
you.
I actually took that and I actually made my own, I didn't make my own House of Beauty, but I started like all of my friends, we are all under this House of Beauty. And I'm Cutie, like, Robbie, but I call Rob Rudy. I have Beauty. I have another friend named Polo. We call him Pooh because of Paul. Like, it's like a whole, I
love it.
Everyone's nicknames, and we are all just part of House of Beauty.
I love it. And I also think that you should start your own House of Beauty show, maybe.
Yes, period. If they all will be about it. So, we would love to do that. I already had like Rue and Paul like on my segments. Ashley's always on my YouTube channel, like when I travel and because she's like literally my traveling partner. So anywhere I travel to, usually she's probably there. So yes, I definitely need to do something with them.
Yes, because I saw a picture of you and Rue and a few other people out in New York just a couple weeks ago. And I was like, damn, their attire is fire. Like, you guys look so bomb. I'm like, I would like hope that when my friends and I actually go out in public again one day, that like we would look all that cute. I was like, damn, you guys look adorable. So
Katie, I know you be slaying, honey, okay? Because
thank you.
First of all, I know where the fuck you work at. So that's on period right there, honey, okay? Like,
yes.
You be slaying, okay? So I already know that if you slaying, all your friends are slaying. So you can join right with the crew with House of Beauty, honey, okay?
Yes, and what would my nickname be?
I'm actually thinking about it right now because you already got the K, so you can't be Cutie. So,
no, I would never.
So hold on. So I'm gonna think of something, but it's gonna be. Right now. You just gonna be Katie.
No. Booty. Because I got a big ass booty, so it could be.
I'm here for it. We got booty. I have one of my friends, Kendra. We call her Judy because she got a big booty too, but she ain't got a big booty no more. It actually shrunk a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah, because I took hers. It's growing by the day, so
that's probably what it is. Okay, so So your name is gonna be Booty, honey. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Here for it.
I love it. So that so the House of Beauty with Cutie is going to be under the Keeping It G brand, but let's segue over to the umbrella, which is Keeping It G. Tell us about all of your shows, because I'm obsessed with every single one of them for different reasons, but tell everybody about them.
So yes, so I have Keeping It G, which is, I actually started Keeping It G first as a blog. So it was first a blog on Instagram, which I did like a whole bunch of entertainment news. I did just basically like a gossip blog. It was just basically like I was trying to be like the shade room and all of that. I would say one of the biggest things, because it actually had a celebrity comment back, was some news about Khalees. It was like some news about Khalees going to court with Nas because of the fact of her son and all of that. So I threw some shade about that, and she even commented on the post. And I'm like, bitch, how the fuck did you even come all the way in this measly ass blog? So that's something that actually helped my blog out. And then it then created people like Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey to liking it and all of that. So that grew. But then as I continued to grow that, I started to realize that I feel like that I was more better to being more on camera, because I'm like, a bitch like me, I just, I had to be on camera.
You have the personality of a superstar.
Exactly. So, but before that time, I actually was very insecure at that moment in time because of the fact of, the things that I was going through. I was heavier at the time. So I really wasn't, I didn't feel like I was ready. Although that I did have all of this personality, I've been on stage and musicals and all this stuff like outside before. I just didn't think, I wasn't mentally prepared. So it was, I would say probably now going on a year and a half. So like July of 2018, I would say, 2018, 2019, I actually decided, I had gotten into like some like altercation with my parents. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a video about it. So I ended up like getting dressed, and I was, wearing a nice little button down, and I just did my video. And then I created my blog, my YouTube page, Keeping It G. So then I was like, listen, if you done started it, you got to keep on going with it. So then from there, I started with High Times with Cutie, which basically was me getting high.
You came prepared. You're like, and it's always on hand.
It's always on cue. So, just basically talking shit, talking about, life situations, life things that happened to me, how I came out to my parents, things that happened to me mentally, you know, funny shit that happened. Then I grew to, you know, just having like mukbangs. Then now, within the past year, now we are basically a year in. We now have Keeping It G has probably close to, I actually just looked, thank God, we actually just went to like 800 subscribers. So yes.
Congrats! That's
So now
amazing.
we have 800 subscribers. We have grown Keeping It G to more segments. I now have Gossip with Cutie Live. I started out with Gossip with Cutie, but now I have Gossip with Cutie Live, where every Friday I talk about entertainment news, gossip. If you want the tea of the week, honey, you will come to me and I will give it to you, and I will throw the shade and talk shit about all these celebrities. And then on Monday, I also have, I continue on with having like High Times with Cutie. I just actually added an addition to High Times with Cutie, which we won't announce yet. I'm going to announce it on Monday. So we did add something new on High Times with Cutie that is going to be something different. But we did have that. I have mukbangs. I have Cooking with Cutie, like cooking shows. So it's just basically what I basically wanted my channel to be, was what my vision is basically, I want to bring light into this dark ass world. We live in a world that is mainly negative. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that I was created in this world to just bring a whole bunch of light, happiness, shade, reads, and fashions, and my beauty.
So who would be your dream interview for that show? What, regardless of music, like if you're gonna do your High Times, like who would you want to interview?
Oh, you know what? Because I'm really not even going to be, okay, so who would be my dream interview for High Times with Cutie? I'm gonna say his name, you probably won't even know him. His name is Durand. So he's Erykah Badu's backup singer.
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Tell us.
He is a phenomenal singer. He sings his ass off. His name is Durand. His last name starts with a B. I can't even pronounce it. I'm not even going to fuck it up. But his first name is Durand. He sings his ass off. He's funny as hell. And he's a fellow flower smoker, honey, okay? So he smokes hella flower and he sings his ass off. I would definitely love to have someone like him on there. That would probably be one of my dreams. Obviously, another great interview I feel like will obviously be like the typical Snoop Dogg's or Wiz Khalifa's. Those would be like the typical things. You know what I'm saying? However, the new direction of High Times with Cutie, it will make it a little bit different. So we will probably have more diverse people on there.
Okay, cool. I cannot wait to watch it. So I hope I didn't mess up by asking you that question of spilling.
No.
Okay, so good. Because I was like, that was not my intention. But by the time this airs, you will have already made your announcement. So
yes.
No fear. We didn't mess anything.
It's going to be, I'm going to announce it on Monday with the
awesome.
Episode.
Perfect. I'm so excited. So with your dream interviews and all that stuff, where do you picture yourself in 5 years?
Okay, so
with Keeping It G, with personal life, whatever you want to talk about, but where do you picture yourself?
So in 5 years, I am going to be stationed in Texas.
Okay.
Because I want to move to Houston, and somewhere in Texas. I'm thinking of either Houston, Austin, or Dallas. I don't know yet. Wherever the universe leads me, I will follow. But within the next year, I am moving to Texas. That's all I know. Okay. So that's one thing. I am going to be stationed in Texas. Continuing on with my content. My content will be bigger. I am going to be on a network. Okay. Honestly, within the next 2 years, I am already manifesting that I am going to be hosting red carpets. So I'm probably going to be one of the go-to people for your red carpets in the next 5 years, honey, okay?
Yes.
Gabe, aka Cutie, will be on every red carpet, okay? 5 years. Hopefully, well, I'm not even gonna say hopefully, because that's what I'm learning. I actually just talked to my trainer and my best friend about that. When you want to manifest stuff, you never should say hopefully. You will say that you are and you will and you can and it's going to happen. So I am gonna have a man. Okay.
All right.
At least somebody on my corner. Like, I'm not even, what I actually realized, because I've just started like this whole dating thing. I've actually realized that I don't know if I'm like all the way ready for a relationship because I've never been in one. Right now, I just want a motherfucker on my corner. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Your side, I
be
really don't want to say side
my
piece.
support. You know, just be my little coach. Not, you know, my little cheerleader. Just be there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. You know,
yeah, that's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen. You know, Keeping It G is gonna grow into a bigger brand where I am also going to where I am going to actually house other hosts. Like, basically, if other hosts, like let's say if E! News or BET wants to get somebody to host for their red carpet, they will come to Keeping It G, and I will have like a whole bunch of lists like Katie, or, you know, like Aaliyah or a Deja or someone like that can be able to go and do those gigs. So,
I'm digging this.
Will probably be happening in 5 years.
Dallas is amazing. I absolutely love it there. And I was actually just on the phone with one of my good friends that lives there, and I was telling him about how crazy expensive Boston is, and just like with the housing in general all throughout Massachusetts, it's so expensive. And he's like, you should just move here. It's so much cheaper.
I've heard.
So I'll see you there. I mean, I can just be your assistant and work in the office.
Girl, come through, okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Come through. I'm literally like in between. I'm really honestly in between Houston and Austin, but Dallas is something as well. Like, I wouldn't mind it either. I just honestly, I want to go visit there first, and then I can really figure out where the hell I want to be.
Yeah, I feel like you need like a week and a half trip. Yeah, because that place is so damn big. I think Dallas and Houston are only like 3 hours away, but I feel like you need to spend like a few days in each city and get the vibe. And because like Texas is massive, I feel like for driving purposes, you need to just like check it out and be like, all right, do I want to live here? Do I want to live in this city? What's the vibe? I hear Austin is like super weird, but super amazing at the same time.
That's what I've heard as well.
Never heard one
like,
bad thing.
Austin is now like, 30%, but I'm more like going towards like Houston and Dallas for me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm excited.
That's a good question. I love that.
Last time I talked to you on here, it was random question time. So keeping up with trend, I picked some random questions that I want you to answer.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let me get them set up. All right, so number 1, do you believe in Bigfoot?
No. Absolutely not. I don't.
Okay, I only picked that.
I believe people have big feet.
Yes, I was hoping for some like perverted answer, so I was like, I'm gonna ask that one.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I know people have big feet, and you know what they say about big feet.
That's right. They wear big socks.
Okay, but that's not always true, honey. Okay, I can tell you some stories. But anyway.
Oh my God, I love you. Yeah, I was like waiting for it. I was like going through. I'm like, yeah, that's the question. All right, next question. What is the sexiest name that you can imagine?
Oh my gosh, good question. Why the first name that came into my mind was Jamal, but that's like so ratchet. I don't like that. I don't really.
Maybe you like ratchet dudes. Who knows?
I do love me a ratchet nigga. I do love me a ratchet dude. Yeah, like, ooh, you know what's a real good name? A Rakim.
Yes.
Whatever happened to them? Like, I feel like a dude named Rakim, he probably real fine, like a real rugged fine dude.
Yes,
okay.
After this, we're gonna Facebook stalk. We'll just type in Rakim and see how many cute people are out there and just start adding them as friends.
I think A$AP Rocky's name is, Rakim. His name
is he's beautiful. He's like my man crush Monday.
Love that's chocolate. Okay.
Yes, he is beautiful.
Yes, that's a cute name.
All right, now follow up to that question. What's the least sexy name that you've ever heard?
Stewart. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is Dennis Stewart no, I think I went to school with somebody named Dennis Stewart. That whole name itself is stupid. He's probably not even going to watch this, so it's perfectly fine.
Whole F name. Throw his parents away and him while you're at it.
Throw his parents away. Why the hell? But wasn't there like a mouse called Stuart? Like
Stuart Little.
Yes. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. And around that time, that was like around the time for Stuart Little, and he looked like a mouse. It was just so weird. And his name was Dennis Stewart. That name was very stupid.
I love it. So my mom watched my episode today because it just aired. We're actually a week ahead where I interviewed Deja, and she was like,
just watch that.
Oh, you liked it, I hope.
I loved it.
Good.
Loved it.
She's so adorable. And my mom's like, she is the cutest girl ever. I love her. I'm like, yeah, she just graduated from college. Like, she's doing big things. And my mom's like, yeah, she is. And she seemed really proud of herself for going to Templeton. I go, well, Ma, she went to Temple, not Templeton. She goes, oh my God, Templeton is from Stuart Little. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, how did she remember that?
You see, it's the universe. I'm telling you, that Stewart name.
But what if you...
That's a dumb name. Why is that? Ugh.
But what if you find like the man of your dreams and his name is Stuart? What would you do?
I guess.
Just call him Stu?
Yeah, we gonna have to call him something else.
Or like depending on the...
Dude, I hate that nickname. What are we drinking? Soup?
It could be ew. Like if he spells it like Stewart, it could just be ew. Because
We'll
it's like...
call him Stu if he has a whole bunch of beef in his pants.
This is what I tell you when I watch your shit and I cackle. Like this is literally the effect that you have on me every week, every episode of every show.
Oh my gosh, imagine. No, that would be perfect. I feel like the people that have that nickname Stu have to have big beef. If you don't, lose the name and find something else, because at the end of the day, you're a soup.
You are a soup. And you're gonna get slurped? No.
And you might, if you got a big beef.
If you got the beef, you gonna get slurped. That's gonna be your new tagline. If you got the beef. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. I have a couple more. If you could choose one musical artist to marry, but you can never listen to their music ever again, who would it be?
Oh my. I honestly don't have a celebrity crush. So like that's kind of like, okay, hold on. The first person that comes into my dad, but he's married.
Doesn't matter.
It don't. No, I want to pick somebody that's not married so it could be fair game.
Okay. But
you
who
know
was
what?
the married one? Tell us.
The married one I was going to say is Tank, because I don't even listen to his music like that anymore.
Beautiful.
He's fine.
I have like a smoker's voice. He's so beautiful.
He's gorgeous.
He's gorgeous, honey. Right?
But definitely him.
Okay.
Okay, so who else? It has to be a music artist.
Well, I mean, let's just say celebrity.
Can it be a celebrity and that I don't listen or watch their work?
Yes, that's fine. I'll take that.
So I'll say Michael B. Jordan, and I won't watch his movies.
Also a dream come true. I love him. Did you see his like thirst trap like vote
Yes,
early? Like,
I'm definitely voting honey now, okay?
yes!
Showing me all that chest, honey, okay? I need to take
With that lip bite. But I was like,
I need to start showing my damn chest and skin, honey, okay? So I could be thirst trapping. I need to start thirst trapping.
do it, and I'm gonna share it on all my platforms.
Okay.
We're gonna find you a man named Stuart.
I'm trying to figure it. I need to start thirst trapping so I can find me somebody. Somebody can slide in my DMs, honey, okay?
Yes. We have to manifest this, and I'm gonna help you.
Yeah.
I'll be matchmaker.
Okay, period.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
Yes. All right. So my last question for you is, what is the weirdest thing a guest has ever done in your house?
Oh my gosh. Well, listen, it's some weird and some bullshit. So one of my good friends, it was a drunk night in college. We had I had my own apartment in college. It was like me and my
Moving closer. Sorry, the light.
So it was me and two other roommates in college, and we all had our own, we had our own apartment. And I always used to like, all my friends from Jersey used to come down to Florida, like all the time. I had like one of my best friends, she came down like 3 times. She visited like 2 apartments of mine in like about 4 years. So this one time I had like about 4 people at my apartment on top of the other 2. So we got drunk as hell one night. We went to play bowling, got kicked out of the bowling alley because of the fact that we were so drunk. This one particular dude is 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot. Did not have the patience of waiting for me to open the door. He said, where the fuck is the key at? Picks his foot up, kicks down my door. All of a sudden, you see the door go timber off of the hinges and on the ground.
What kind of anger issues does this dude have?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what type of ape shit was in that man. Cause I'm like, what in the fuck?
What drank Hennessy that night?
Girl, it was, oh my gosh, we had Hulk. Have you ever heard of the Hulk? That's basically when you mix Hennessy with Hypnotic.
Yes. I was like, I think I have, but I don't drink. So I'm like,
oh yes. It was college, so we ain't give a fuck.
Yes, exactly. You look back at it now, you're like, I'm hungover just thinking about it, but then you're like, all.
Girl, I had 3 drinks like probably one time. I had like only like a Babe, because I don't even drink anymore. I had like 2 Babe, like those rosé Babes.
Yes.
I couldn't even wake. I was so hungover.
You're like with this plant next to you.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh my gosh. But no, literally. Okay, so then what's funny about this is because he knocks down the door all the way. It's on the ground. This motherfucker picks the door back up and tries to put it back on the hinges. He ends up putting it back on the hinges, but it's still like, it's not secure. So this is like 3:00 in the morning. I'm over it. My other roommate was with me and he was over it too. But we already knew that our one roommate was going to be pissed. He was like, yo, Evan, that motherfucker gonna be livid.
And let me guess, he was.
So the next morning, he came back from his girlfriend's, because he ended up staying at his girlfriend's house that night. He came back, tries to open the door with the key, and he can't open it. That's it. He opens the door, and all of a sudden, the door goes down again onto the ground. And then the guy that did it only gives him a head nod. He was like, oh, what's good?
It's just normal.
It's just a normal day.
Like, oh, you wanted to come in? Yeah, just knock the door down real quick. Did he pay for it?
After
no.
pulling teeth, yes, he did end up paying for it.
Good.
But it was weird to me because I'm like, why in the hell?
That's so aggressive.
What gave you this much energy for you to want to break somebody's door down? What are you looking for inside of my apartment so bad that you couldn't wait for me?
And you're like, the key's right here.
I'm like, Javon, the key is right here. Like, what are you doing?
Now, do you ever still talk to him? Are you friends with him?
Oh yeah, that's my good friend. I was just texting him the other day.
You should be like, hey, I was actually just talking about you on an interview.
No, but honestly, he does have some sort of aggression problem because this same person, he broke my pinky. The reason why this pinky is bent is because of him. He kicked it. He's a prick. So he's like,
we're gonna get Javon some therapy after this interview.
He needs something. He needs something. He needs Jesus. But he's still that's my boy.
Oh my God, we're gonna turn up for Jesus when I see you.
Yes, we have to, but we're gonna turn up off of apple cider And I drank Red Bull. I don't know about you, but you don't be drinking. You're not a full fan of the Red Bull.
No,
Red
can't
Bull
do
to
it.
me- Red Bull to me, because of the fact that I just stopped drinking, that's like my liquor.
Yeah, I have such a sensitive stomach that I'm like, I feel like I'll get sick off of that. So I'm
Okay.
down for apple cider in moderation because it has so much sugar. I'd also get sick.
Or like what I do Virgin Moscow Mules.
Okay.
So a ginger beer with some lemon. We can do that, honey. Okay. So I'm here for. We can always turn up for Jesus.
Yes.
Always turn up for Jesus.
We'll be turning up for Jesus next month when it's my birthday. I cannot wait for my birthday message. What day? You said?
When's your birthday?
The 29th.
Oh my God. Wait. Is that my other best friend's birthday? I think it is. I think that is my best friend Nia's birthday.
It's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Huh?
Does that mean that you're a Sag?
I am a Sag.
Yep. I honestly do think that's the day after Thanksgiving.
No, it's the Sunday after this year.
I think that is my best friend's birthday. Her birthday is either the 28th or 29th. Oh yes, I love me a Sag. Y'all
Back
cool.
to back birthdays.
Y'all cool. Y'all talk hella shit though. Y'all know how to speak.
There's
Very
reason,
blunt.
like, you have to. I mean, if people bring bullshit at your doorstep, you gotta step on it or address it. You gotta address it. Gotta talk shit about it.
That's some shit my best friend would say.
I like her already. So, Cutie, tell us where we can find you, because I think I already asked you at random question time, but now that your platform's growing, I need everybody to watch all of your videos.
Yes.
So where can we find you?
Absolutely. Okay, so obviously Instagram, you can find me on Instagram at Gabe, aka Cutie. So Gabe, aka Cutie. If you don't know how to spell Cutie, you go back to school. CUTIE. Okay.
Because I will see you T.
Okay.
If you don't, cut you if you don't know how to spell.
Follow.
That was a bad joke.
Make sure that you guys subscribe with just like how you guys are watching Katie's stuff. Head on over into that search box, okay, right on top, and type in Keeping It G. So KEEP''NITG, and then you will find that my channel. Or you can look up Gossip with Cutie. You can look up Cooking with Cutie. Anything honestly with Cutie, you'll probably find me on there. So I have High Times with Cutie, you can search that. I have Gossip with Cutie, you can search that. Cooking with Cutie, you can search that. So all of those should pop up. But mainly my channel is Keeping It G. So again, KEEP''NITG.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Gabe. And I'm going to have you back on as much as I want.
Period.
Or as much as you want. Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to have you on my Gossip with Cutie live one time. I need to continue to do this.
I love
And then I'm
that.
going to start having people on my Gossip with Cutie live. So
I want to get sloppy with you. I can't wait.
We're going to get shady, honey, okay? Period. I'm here for it.
I'll bring the forest.
Bring the forest and the map and the atlas in the background.
As I'll be like Dora. I'm like,
Okay?
this is my really bad version of bangs right now. Now I'm just going to keep it like that, I think, for now. Vibe check. Yeah, no, I need to be messy with you and I cannot wait. So Gabe, thank you so much for letting me interview you, and I hope to see you again soon.
No problem, love. Thank you for having me.
Hayden, don't you think Gabe is hysterical?
Yes.
Yeah, he is so funny. We're gonna have to have him come up soon and hang out with us. I would love that. Anyway, guys, we are about to hit the road on our way to Vermont, so we're gonna have to catch you next week where I have a very, very special episode coming your way. Can't tell them though. No, we're not gonna say anything, but we're gonna hit the road and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.